I am Kathy Hillers with Rend College in our agriculture department there at the college. And I do apologize for my late start. I had some technical issues, but now I think we are good to go. Yeah, it looks like we are ready to go. So again, Kathy Helmers with Rend College. I hope that everybody is enjoying their day. I'm here to introduce to you the programs that we offer at Rend Lake. We are very excited to be here and to speak with you guys about our programs. So I do want to thank the Illinois Association, FFA, for allowing us to do this. So I'm going to kind of jump right into what we're doing whenever we talk about our programs at Rend Lake. We have 5 main program areas that we look at. We are looking at the 5 areas of agricultural business, agricultural production and management, agricultural mechanics. We are also with diesel technology and heavy equipment. So those are the 5 program areas that we offer at Rend Lake College. So within those programs, we offer a 2-year Associate of Applied Science degree. We have those articulated with Southern Illinois University at Carbondale, as well as Murray State University in Murray, Kentucky. Don't worry if those are not the colleges that you want to attend. I have several students who have went to multiple different colleges, and those colleges and universities have accepted all of our courses for that, or for their degrees as well. We also offer a certificate program in agricultural production, agricultural mechanics, diesel technology, and heavy equipment technology. So if you're concerned about taking some of those gen ed courses, that is a way for you to continue your education without having to go into your English and your math classes. One of the things that I will tell you is that we have excellent faculty and staff across the entire campus. So we have several students who go into a certificate program and then decide to go ahead and switch over to the degree, which is a very easy transition for you to do. So that's something that, if you are concerned about that certificate program, does allow you to come in. The certificate is basically 1 fall and 1 spring semester. So whenever we're talking about those types of things, I kind of want to go into what those programs entail, and then I will get to some of the questions that I see off to the side. So right now, when you talk about agricultural business, it is kind of like a gen ag degree. You take multiple classes in several different areas. So you're going to be taking soils, crops, animal science, chemicals, economics, ag technology. You'll take finance and policy, farm management, a marketing class. So you have all sorts of classes that kind of give you a broad idea of the agriculture industry. When we talk about our ag production class was originally brought in for those individuals who were looking at going back to the farm but wanted to come in and take some courses to further their education. And so with that agricultural production and management degree, what we do is we take out a couple of those business classes and we put them in with some of the mechanics classes. So we meld the 2 sides together. So we bring in a basic fuel systems class, a diesel engines class, and you can take either a reconditioning class or you can take an assembly and adjustment class. When we talk about on the mechanics side, agricultural mechanics is basically anything and everything that goes along with farm machinery. So you're going to take an engines class, transmissions, hydraulics, you'll take a brakes class, you're going to take an air conditioning class, fuel systems classes, as well as several other courses. Another class that you will take will be a small engines class. So it's pretty awesome to kind of see that. When we're talking about diesel technology focuses on medium duty to heavy duty trucks. So pretty well, you know, those semis that you're seeing, the medium duty trucks that are on the road for, you know, construction or service trucks and those types of things, that is what we're working on. So it's very similar to agricultural mechanics. but you're going to get more into the diesel side of things. And then with heavy equipment, basically if it's yellow and it moves dirt, we're going to be working on it. Backhoes, track hoes, large equipment that we are looking at. So we're able to help you out with that. With heavy equipment, again, you're going to be taking some of the basic mechanics classes, and then you're going to be taking some machine-specific classes. Our students also have the ability to actually go out and operate some of the equipment. So once they've done some maintenance or actually worked on the equipment, then they're going to go out and actually try to operate some of that equipment as well. So I see a couple of questions here off to the side. One wants to know, what is my favorite part of campus? I know that I'm a little biased, but I think that our agriculture building is probably one of my favorite parts. I am an ag major from Rend Lake College. I actually went to Rend Lake for 2 years and then transferred to Carbondale for plant and soil science. So I have my AAS in agricultural business, and then I have my bachelor's of science in plant and soil science. We kind of become our own little family whenever we're talking about our ag courses in our ag program. So everything is housed in one building, our shop as well as our classrooms. So our students are able to actually kind of join together and have some, they're able to actually build some really long-lasting friendships. So it's a really cool thing for me, and I think that's probably one of my favorite parts of campus. I'm also going to brag about all of our other faculty and staff on campus. They all work with our students very well, and we all have a great working relationship. So it's really great to see them really want to support our students. So I think that's pretty fantastic. Looks like another question that we have is, do we have any scholarships available for ag students? Absolutely. If you go to the link, I left a link up in the description of this video that goes to our homepage as well as to our admissions page and directly to our applied science and technology page. That will allow you to see a more in-depth view of what our programs are about. You will also find a link, or I'm sorry, that's not linked on there, but if you are on the website, you will be able to find the Rend Lake College Foundation, and there is an application form for students to be able to submit an application for that, and some of them are ag specific. So there are definitely opportunities out there. I know that we have went through the first round of giving with our foundation scholarships, but there is still more money available, and at different times we have money become available to our students as well. So please fill one of those out. Whenever we talk about scholarships, I can't talk enough about telling you to make sure that you check all of your local areas, your local farm bureaus, as well as your local dealerships. Some dealerships give out money. Apply for anything and everything, because a few minutes of your time could reward you with a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. So I think that's pretty fantastic. Let's see some other things about this. Internships. So what are the kinds of internships that your students get? So that is one thing that I need to tell you about. All of our programs require that you do on-the-job trainings or internships. And so we have students that come from everywhere. So I actually have a student that's going to be coming down this year from just outside of Chicago. We've had students from Indiana, Tennessee, Georgia, Central Illinois. So we have some regional programs, so we see students from everywhere. So we have them coming in from their local chemical and fertilizer dealerships, any type of mechanic shops that are out there, truck shops. We have students that have worked for Metro, which is the over in Metro East, sorry guys, over in the Metro East. So it's all of their public transit, so they're actually working for them. We have a student who works for Schnucks, who does all of their mechanics on the Schnucks trucks. So it doesn't matter where you live or what you do. We've got internships, or we can help you find internships. We had students that work at coal mines on equipment that is there. So there's all sorts of different places for you to find your internship. We do ask that you try to do that within your own field of study, because we feel that you need to have that experience that's out there. Several of our students were hired on full-time from their internships, so it's pretty cool to be able to see that. So they're able to get their foot in the door and actually begin to find a career that they really enjoy. I know for myself, since I went through Rend College, I had to do an internship. My internship actually kept me on while I was going to SIU Carbondale, and then they offered me a full-time position after I was done with my bachelor's degree. So I know that that really helped me to open up some doors for that avenue. So that's a pretty cool experience for them to have. Whenever we talk about class sizes, to me, that's something else. We have typically around 20 students per class. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less, but we do try to keep it around the 20 mark. We do feel that we want to have that connection with our students. And so that's a big deal for us to be able to interact with our students. Another thing about our program is that in the springtime, we only run a 12-week semester. So that means we start at the normal time in January, and then we are typically done the second week of April, which allows our students to start on their internships. It gives them the opportunity to actually be out there when they are needed. We know that field work is going on, so chemical and fertilizer dealers really need them. We know that seed sales are going on, so if they're working for an individual or working for a company with that, dirt is starting to get moved. So we know that a lot of those areas are looking for places to go. So we try to have that to happen as well. Let's see what else. The requirements, we know that you have to have your high school diploma or your equivalency. And then you have to fill out your registration form, and all of that can be found on our admissions tab, and I have that link up there in the description of the video. So there are some things with that. We'll need your transcripts. If you're transferring in from another college, make sure that you're sending those transcripts. If you are, or if you've taken dual credit classes in high school, make sure that whatever institution you took those dual credit classes with, you are actually bringing those in with you. So that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. This way, if you have some classes out of the way, there's no reason to take them again. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm kind of missing. Our school schedule. So our school schedule can be a little bit different as well. For ag business and ag production, you are typically looking at a 3 to 4 day week schedule. It can even be as little as 2 days. It all depends upon if you're taking just one degree or the 2 degrees together. As I stated, we have a 12-week spring. We do have a traditional 16-week fall. So for business and production, a fall schedule typically looks like Tuesday, Thursday, maybe all day Wednesday, or a half a day Wednesday, depending upon how it is. In the spring, typically business and production students have either a Monday, Wednesday schedule or a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. Another question that just popped up, are there opportunities for students to participate in clubs or competitions? We do have an ag club, so we do try to do some things with that. We also have multiple sporting events at the school. So we have a archery team, we have a trap shooting team now, and so there are any types of sports that you can think of, volleyball, basketball, golf, and those types of things. So yes, there are definitely some opportunities for our students to have and compete if they're looking at doing that. Excuse me. And so with that, I guess I'm just going to see if there are any more other questions or if there's anything else that I can answer. I think I have told you about our program in a nutshell. Well, I take that back. There's one more thing. If you become a student in the agriculture industry at Rend College, myself or Zach Volkamp, he is one of our other ag instructors. He's more on the mechanic side of things. We become your advisors. So to me, that's a really big deal. I know what our students need to be able to transfer, and I know how to help you to best get on your path to be able to do that. So if you have any questions, please use the email addresses that I have posted up in the description. That goes directly to me or directly to Zach, and that's a great way to contact us. We are happy to answer any questions. If you are going to be a senior this upcoming school year and would like to visit our program, we would absolutely love that. You can contact us and we can set you up a college day. We encourage you to come out if you want to come out and spend the day with us, kind of see what's going on in the shop. If you are wanting to see what's going on out in the shop, you will have to wear closed-toed shoes and bring in some safety glasses if you have them. You're welcome to come into the classrooms with us and visit with our students. I know that our students are probably the best individuals to be able to ask questions about our program. I did contact a couple of students. I know that they were having to work days, so I was not able to get anybody to be able to join in with me today. But I do hope that you are able to reach out to us in any way that you can. So with that, I'm going to bid you guys a great day and hope you guys all have a great weekend. I'm going to take just a quick moment here and make sure that there are not any other questions that come up. I think I've tried to cover everything that I know about our programs, but you are always able to message me and answer any questions. I'm happy to do so. So I hope you guys have a great weekend.